Hello everyone, I am the team leader of Team ATL Nagwain, the team that has built the Kalki car model for the 2022 ATL Marathon. Now, when you hear the words Kalki car, what does come into your mind? Now, if I were to hear the word Kalki car before the making of this model, I would think of like the autonomous vehicles, the self-driving cars of the future, maybe the luxurious cars of the future. Now, if we are talking about these types of cars, definitely the most important thing is the safety, the ability of being free from fear of accidents. So, by the title of this prototype, Kalki car, we have also made a certain type of prototype. Now, this model is a prototype of a vehicle in which there are some certain additional features which does not allow it to occur in any accidents. Now, I would like to move on to the next part.
Hello everyone, my name is Payal. I am student of 9th class in Government Senior Secondary School नगवाइन. मैं ATL नगवाइन टीम की सदस्य हूँ. जैसे कि आप सभी जानते हैं कि हम 21st सेंचुरी में रह रहे हैं, तो हम देखते हैं कि यहाँ पे हर एक फील्ड में कई एडवांसमेंट की जा रही है. चाहे वो साइंस हो, कंप्यूटर हो, मेडिकल हो, कुछ भी हो, सभी में एडवांसमेंट हो रही है. पर जैसे कि हम देखा जाए तो ट्रांसपोर्टेशन में ज़्यादा एडवांसमेंट नहीं हो रही है. तो जैसे हम कुछ दिनों पहले का हादसा देखें तो पंडोह में एक एक्सीडेंट हुआ था जिसका कारण ओवर स्पीड था. तो एक्सीडेंट्स के कई कारण हो सकते हैं, जैसे कि ओवरलोडिंग, ओवरटेकिंग, ड्रंक एंड ड्राइव, बैड वेदर कंडीशन, कर्व्ड रोड एक्सेट्रा. इन सभी कारण के अलावा भी कई ऐसे कारण हैं जिनकी वजह से एक्सीडेंट्स होते हैं और कई लोग अपनी जान गंवा देते हैं. अंतर्राष्ट्रीय संगठन के अनुसार पूरे भारत में जितने भी मृत्यु होती है वो 7,47,631 से ऊपर ही होती है, जो हमारे भारत के लिए बिल्कुल भी सही नहीं है. पिछले कुछ वर्षों में देखा जाए तो जितनी भी मौतें हुई है उनमें ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा मृत्यु के कारण रोड एक्सीडेंट्स हैं. तो इसी को देखते हमने एक मॉडल तैयार किया है जिसका नेम है कल्की कार. इसमें हमने कुछ ऐसे डिवाइसेस लगाए हैं जिनकी वजह से हम रोड एक्सीडेंट्स को कम कर सकते हैं. ज़्यादातर ये मॉडल ओवरलोडिंग एंड ओवर स्पीड इन दो में बहुत ज़्यादा काम करता है. हमारे कल की कार मॉडल में जितने भी हमने डिवाइसेस यूज़ किए हैं उनके बारे में आपको सुनैना बताएंगे. I am Sunana of class 9th from GSS ATL Nagwain team. Let me introduce you about parts and technology used in our model. First of all, IR sensor. It is also known as infrared sensor. It is sensitive up to electronic components with spectral sensitivity. The range of IR waves is up to 780 nanometer to 50 micrometer. It is widely used as motion detectors or also used in building switches for lamps and alarm clocks. We have used it in our model to detect white stripes on the sides of roads, which can help us to reduce accidents happening due to turns and curved roads. Next is 4 motor with tires, which is very essential for running our model. Then Arduino. It helps us to set range or to control the whole model. It is also known as microcontroller or as the brain of our model. Next is force sensor. It is a type of transducer that converts input mechanical force such as load, weight, tension, compression, pressure into other variables. It works in our model as a load or a weight detector, which can help us to reduce accidents happening due to overloading and overweighting. Then breadboard, which is used for making temporary and quick circuits. Power bank. We have used power bank as a source of energy in our model. The last is motor driver L29 3D. To run a vehicle, a driver is very essential. It works same as a driver in our model. It provides only that much energy which is essential for running our model, neither high nor low. Now, our team leader Vivek is gonna tell you about the working of our model.
Hello everyone, I am Vivek Dugal and I am a student of class 10th of Cambridge International School, Mohol, Kullu. and the team member of Team ATL Nagwain, the team that has built Kal Ki Kaar, the model for 2022 ATL Marathon. Now in this video, I will be explaining the working of a model. So the first explanation is of the eradication of the overloading system in the vehicles. So in our vehicle, we have used force sensor to eradicate overloading. Now force sensors are the sensors or the electrical appliances that measure the amount of weight or the amount of force that has been applied on the force sensor. Now in our working, if the weight on the force sensor is more than the weight that we have coded inside the force sensor will send an electrical signal to the circuit to which it has been connected. Now in that circuit, we have attached motors, and when that motors will receive that signal, they will slow and shut down. By doing so, the engine of the vehicle will shut down and the vehicle will stop. In order to restart the vehicle, we need to remove the extra weight that is on the force sensor, and by doing so, the motors will start again. From this, we can say that if we attach this sort of system in each vehicle, there will be eradication of overloading, as if there will be more weight on the vehicle than the force sensors can register, the engine will stop and hence the vehicle won't move. Now the second explanation is of the curved road accident elimination system. Now we know that there are curved steep roads during which when there is an unexperienced driver or like there is less visibility, there are chances that during the steering of the vehicle, the driver by chance may move the vehicle a little bit towards the edge and the vehicle may fall down. Now in order to reduce this or in order to exclude this, we have made a system in which we have used infrared sensors. We know that infrared sensors are the electrical appliances or the sensors which send and receive infrared radiation. Infrared radiation is a type of radiation, as we know. So infrared radiation sensors are composed of basically two components, that is of the sender as well as the receiver. So the sender sends out infrared radiation, and there will be, for example, an object in front of it. The object will absorb that radiation and reflect it back, and the receiver will absorb that radiation and check the amount of time that it has taken to reflect and absorb the radiation. So we know that every object in this world absorbs and reflects a certain amount of radiation, and that also depends on the color and the composition of the material. So for example, if there is a material or an object that is dark in color, it will absorb more radiation and it will reflect back less radiation, or the time to reflect back the radiation will be more. Whereas if there is a light object having a light color, if radiation is put on it, it will reflect more radiation or it will absorb very less radiation, and the time to receive that radiation will be more. Hence, in our working of a model, we have placed IR sensors in the front of the vehicle, and we can place them in the back of the vehicle for more convenience. So when the IR sensors are on the black metal road, so we know that black metal road or the metal road are in grayish color, blackish color, maybe dark color. So hence when the IR sensor is on the road, it will send the radiation, and the road being of dark color will absorb that radiation and take a little bit more time to send that radiation, and the receiver will receive the radiation in more time compared to the any light color, and hence the sensor will know that it is on the black metal road or in the center part of the road, and hence there will be normal working or normal functioning of motors, that is they will normally move. Now in case during a curve the IR sensor senses that there is a white light surface downside it, that is the white traffic line on it, it will send the radiation. White being a light color will not absorb that much radiation, it will reflect a lot of radiation and the time will be less, so it will sense that it is on the white color, and hence during that time it will slow down the motors when it is on the white metal road. By doing so, we will ensure that if there is a steep curved road and the driver is inexperienced, like many times drivers who are inexperienced or the road is so curved that they won't do proper steering of the vehicle and they will move towards the curved road or towards the edge of the road and the vehicle will fall down. During that time, when the sensor will sense that it is out of the white traffic line strip, it will slow down the motors or shut down the motors. And hence during that time the speed of the vehicle will be very less or less comparatively to its initial speed, and there will be very less chances that it will turn over or fall down and cause any accident. So by doing so, these two systems in our model will ensure that there will be very less accidents in accordance to these two cases. So if we want to solve the problem of drinking alcohol and driving the car and thus causing accidents, we can add an alcohol sensor. An alcohol sensor is a type of sensor that measures the percentage of alcohol in the air. So let's say a driver drinks alcohol and tries to start the car. There will be an alcohol sensor placed right in front of him. As he breathes out, there will be some percentage of alcohol present in that breath. Hence, that sensor will measure that percentage, and if it is more than the required amount, it won't allow him or her to start the engine. Hence, there won't be any accidents due to drinking alcohol and driving. And hence, now I've explained the working of a model. Now, I would like to show you the working of a model. As you can see, this is a vehicle that runs on the road. As we all know that the road are black in color or they are the metal, and at the boundaries there are the white traffic lines. Now, as you can see, normally our vehicle will move on the black road. But in case if it moves in the direction of the white strip, it will stop. Or in case it goes from the white strip of the boundary, again it will stop. Now we have added the IR sensors on the two sides. So for example, if the tire of this side goes to the white lane, a vehicle will stop, or in case if it goes from the other side, it will again stop. Now I would like to show you the working of a force sensor. Now as you can see, when the amount of force or the amount of weight on a vehicle is equal to the weight registered or less than the weight registered, the motors will run. But in case if there is this overloading and the amount of weight is more than that is encrypted in the force sensor, the motors will stop. And when this weight is removed, the extra weight is removed from the vehicle, the motors will itself keep on moving.